Yeah, marijuana is a deadly, dirty, nasty weed plant. Now, what I found out at the on WebMD is there is no really conclusive evidence of pot use because it varies from plant to plant. There's over 100 elements that make up a pot plant, or cannabis, or uh, a hemp, or whatever you want to call it. But the plant itself is a herb, but once it's ingested or in use through a process, it's a drug. So pot itself is a drug, but the hemp plant is a herb. Um, but there is no conclusive evidence, and the FDA says that they can't approve it because it has to be you have to be able to uh, give a quantity of something or a portion of something, and that portion has to be verifiable of the elements. And since pot plant has over 100 elements in it, they can't do that. Uh, they can't make it a portion because of all the elements in it, and it varies from plant to plant. One plant is not the same as the other plant, so and it's hard to regulate. So the portions or the elements in it. So FDA can't approve that any type of uh, portion because the portion will contain different elements in different amounts. So the the pot plant is a very inconclusive study uh, because of that fact, and I understand why the pot users have try to make it as an ultimate plant, but it's not. I would not use it. I never have used it and never will use it because it's not just for that fact that nothing can be verified. I mean, it's like going out in the woods and picking a plant and starting eating it, and hopefully everything goes well. Although there are like 11 or 12 plants that if you did that, you'll die within a short period of time. Uh, so my suggestion is, and it always has been, that what you didn't do as a kid, why do it as an adult? Why change that part? Even though your body does change and you do become an adult, why make stupid decisions? I mean, why not just stick to being a kid? Be a kid as long as you can. That's my main advice. And why put elements into it like pot and drugs and stuff like that and alcohol? Alcohol is a drug, so when I say drug, I say alcohol. Uh, yeah, I've never done any of that stuff. I've never done drugs, never smoked, never did any of that stuff. And cigarette is a drug too. Um, they have many drugs in it. There's a bunch of drugs in cigarette, and just like with pot, there's a bunch of elements in pot, and that's why they can't come up with a conclusive, if it's addictive or not. Some people are addicted, some people aren't. It's only like 10% addiction uh, of the people who use it. So I wouldn't never use it. I mean, I'm firmly against it because of what I said about the kid part. Why not stay, you know, like a kid as long as you can. Uh, and I'm 56 years old of this date. Today is February the 17th of 2015, and that's my advice. Why do it if you didn't do it as a kid? I mean, it's sex is the only thing that really changes from kid to adult, other than mindset. they say when you're 7 years old, you've already made your mindset. So, but that's my advice. Thanks, and I hope you watch all my videos.